guys ready?
Your first and last name and spelling.
Sure, JJ Reynado, R-E-Y-N-A-D-O, Sergeant with Houston Police.
Okay, can you tell us what happened here?
So initially, we have preliminary reports that we have a male that was heading, he was a male in his 20s, heading southbound on the Fort Bend Toll Road. And according to a witness that stopped, he went to check on him. I guess he had crashed into a barrier and he came up to a stop where you see his car now. Reports indicate that he was shot multiple times, including a head wound. At that point, a witness had stopped to check on him, called police, paramedics. Paramedics do get here and they immediately transport him to Memorial Hermann, where he's currently in critical condition. So that's about all we have. We don't have any suspect description. Right now we do have that, it's just a black four-door sedan as the suspect's vehicle, and that's all we can give right now.
Where was he shot?
Multiple times, all over the body, including the head. We're thinking about maybe 10 or 12 blocks just north of here as they were heading southbound.
Thought to be road rage?
We don't know that yet, but it looks like it might be.
And he was able to continue driving all this way?
Correct. A few blocks, yep. Until he hit the barrier, like I said, and then he came to a stop where you see now, where you see the car now.
What leads you to believe this might have been road rage?
We don't know for sure. We're under the assumption that it is. We are talking to some witnesses that may think that that was the case. So we're still trying to figure that out at this point.
What did those witnesses say? Were those witnesses driving by and they heard the gunshots?
I think so, yes. They were, according to what I've been told, they were driving by and they might have seen what happened, but that's all I can tell you right now.
So it appears the person could have shot from their car, maybe?
Correct, we don't know that. Okay. We have no indication of any of that information right now. We just have to keep talking to witnesses and see what they say.
It's interesting because the bullet hole in the front windshield.
Right.
So they might have, I guess, gotten ahead of him and shot back. I
mean,
we
don't know that yet. We're still gonna try to figure that out. Yep.
I saw them looking through the trunk when we first got here. Was anything of interest found in the car?
Not to my knowledge. They haven't said anything to me yet. So we're still trying to figure that out.
Okay. Hey, take us as much as you can. Take us through the route that you guys think he might have took to get.
We don't know for sure. Like I said, all we know from what the witnesses were saying was that he was heading southbound on the toll road. And then witnesses are also saying that they heard several gunshots, and then they saw the car slow roll to a stop, hit the barrier, and then eventually come to stop behind me where he's at now. So we think just a few blocks from here is where it actually happened, maybe the 14,000 block of the toll road. That's what we think.
Were you able to locate any shell casings there?
I don't know that information right now. I haven't been told that.
Is the road closed all the way back to where y'all think this happened?
From what I understand, it's closed at the Beltway, so we think that we're diverting traffic from there. It might be even a little further north, I'm not sure. I came from the Beltway, so I don't know what's further north.
Where the shooting actually happened, you think is further north of the Beltway?
We think around that area, maybe a little bit further north, yeah.
I had one other question for you. Oh,
sure.
How, in a case like this, are you guys able to like pull TranStar cameras or something?
That's something that we'll also be looking into, for sure. Definitely looking at those cameras and seeing if we can get any information from those.
Do they record?
To my knowledge, I think they do, yeah.
Okay.
But we'll be checking into that as all part of this investigation, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give us a description of the victim?
Victim is a black male in his mid-20s, is what I'm being told.
And he hit the barricade, the wall.
The concrete barrier, and then he rolled to a stop. Yeah.
Okay. And so the guy who was here earlier was just a witness. He didn't hit his car.
I don't know that information. I wasn't told that, so I'm not sure if he was a witness or not.
Okay.
Was he the only occupant in the vehicle?
Yes, he was the only occupant.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet.